All right, so Mark chapter 7, verse 5. Then the Pharisees and scribes asked him, "Why walk not thy disciples according to the tradition of the elders, but eat bread with unwashed hands?" So he wants to know why Jesus' disciples don't follow the traditions of the elders. And they're not washing their hands every time they do anything. In verse 6, he answered and said unto them, "Well hath Isaiah prophesied of you, hypocrites, as it is written, This people honoreth me with their lips, but their heart is far from me." Right? He said, Isaiah was right when he prophesied about you guys, you hypocrites. Honor me with your lips, but your heart is far from me. Far from me. They're just doing all these things so people can see them and so they can look like they're doing righteous works. Look at me. I wash my hands all the time. I follow the traditions of the elder, no matter how ridiculous it is. They want people to see their righteousness, which is filthy rags. That's why Jesus, he's calling them out. You hypocrites! You honoreth me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. So, in verse 7, Jesus is continuing. Howbeit in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. In vain do they worship me. Right? He said it's all just for show. You say in vain. You say, remember, don't take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. That doesn't mean you're saying a bad word of using God's name. That means you're claiming to be a Christian when you're not. You're just doing it for show, so everybody will think you're a Christian. That's what taking the Lord's name in vain is. You're saying you're a son or daughter of God when you're not. It's just lip service. Your heart is far from Him. It's like today, all these thousands of churches, they claim to be Christian when they're not. It's lip service. Their heart is far from Him. Right? Teaching the doctrines, the commandments of men. Right? That's what I was saying. It's not the laws of Moses telling them to do this washing. It's the tradition of the elders, tradition of men, commandments of men. Ridiculous.